Hey, so I wanted to talk a little bit about this thing that's been going around for a little while now: media literacy. This term is thrown around by leftists. Uh, they claim that right wingers do not have media literacy. And this is really ridiculous. Let's just analyze something real quick. The Matrix, the movie The Matrix, came out in 1999. Um, in the making of The Matrix, uh, the actors all were supposed to read this book. I believe it was by Baudrillard, called Simulacra and Simulation, which I have not read, but I think it's about the artificial nature of our modern world and how people are deceived into accepting this simulation of existence. And so the movie is really about waking up to the artificial nature of the world around you and breaking down the systems of power that keep people in their place. And the left now interprets the whole movie, everything about it, as a trans metaphor. It's all transgenderism. Uh, Now, there's a little bit of evidence for that, but even if that were the case, even if this was an element of it, that would just be one small part of it, because there is so much more to it than that. Um, the left really just interprets everything as Marxist, gay, and trans. And it just so happens that every piece of media that has ever existed either supports Marxism or is fascist propaganda. And obviously, that's not true. Obviously, there's a lot more nuance, a lot more positions that are presented by media throughout history. So, when the left says that the right lacks media literacy, they are really projecting, because they don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about. They interpret everything as Marxist, whereas the right wing tends to look at what's actually being said and appreciates the nuance. Um, that that's not media literacy, okay? You need to let's take Lord of the Rings. They are now saying that Lord of the Rings is Marxist. Lord of the Rings was created by a Christian conservative for the purpose of being entertainment. There's not actually much to be read into it. Just so you know, that the intent was to be entertaining. It was not necessarily to push any sort of narrative or agenda. It was meant to be entertaining. But the left is now saying that it was Marxist, which implies that Tolkien was Marxist when he was a Christian and a conservative. He was not a Marxist in any sense of the term. So, and the right is now, of course, accepting that, Tolkien may not have put a message into it intentionally, but there's still overarching themes of good versus evil, and the power of friendship, and redemption, and whatnot. So, the right actually has much more media literacy than the left. This is really just a ridiculous way to try to insult right wingers, and I just think it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Not everything is Marxist. Not everything is Marxist, and it doesn't have to be Marxist. Not everything that isn't Marxist is fascist, and it doesn't have to be. There are more than just these two positions, and the left is incapable of grasping this simple fact. That's about all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. Peace.